Andy, so I was reading earlier a report from earlier in the year by the British Business Bank that found that entrepreneurs from the Black and Asian community groups found it difficult to get funding. How can we, as people who are experts in this area, address that issue and support entrepreneurs from minority groups as they attempt to build successful businesses?
Yeah, and within that report was, of course, female entrepreneurship as well. So I think this is about communication, and the finance community and the stakeholders within the finance community really try and communicate well to open up what is perceived to be a complicated, mystical kind of world of finance. And you and I know that it can be complicated, but we can demystify it for people. Yep. And I think it's about helping people realise and understand what lenders and what investors are looking for. So, in helping people build a business plan, helping people build a financial model which explains to a lender or an investor how this business is going to perform. So I think it's communication, it's the support that we need to give to minority groups, and to help them understand the plight, if you like, or the job that a lender or investor is trying to do. Yeah. And also a realisation that because it is a minority group, in whatever type of minority group that is, the creditworthiness rigour applied to the application of a business won't be any less. It's just, I think we need to help and support people to tell the story of their business and explain how this management team is going to deliver this financial plan, and trying to build confidence that finance is absolutely there for every minority group, just as it's there, just as it's completely there for those majority groups. But I think I do recognise that that there is a lack of confidence within those groups, a lack of clarity, and we need to demystify all of that.
And I think the really important bit you made there was about telling the story. And certainly in my experience of talking to lenders, the figures account for something, and in getting an understanding of those figures is right. But in understanding the story and the journey of where a business has been, where it currently is and where it's going, it is absolutely crucial in helping someone to kind of invest in the non-financial aspect of that business. Yeah. Is that something you've come across before?
Yeah, it is. I mean, something that I learned from way back when was the way in which we look at how do we measure the capability of a management team, and I use this format: vision, plan, competence, and measurement. So, has this business got a vision? What is the long-term view? What's the plan to deliver that vision? So, breaking it down into monthly, quarterly chunks about how you're going to plan. What's the competence within the business to deliver the plan? Yeah. And then how are you going to measure success? So, vision, plan, competence, and measurement. And then how are you going to convey that to a lender or an investor? I think it's a really important skill. And again, there's plenty of help. Don't feel on your own out there. There's plenty of help and advice to be able to do that.